Replacing your old gasket on the big green egg in 6 easy steps. Go outside. Make sure your egg is completely cool and you're in a well-ventilated area. This will work out perfect. If your egg has a handler, make sure you take off the brackets on the left and right side of the hinge. These will need to be out of the way to get started. Place the retainer bar on the 2 bolts pointed out here. If you do not have your retainer bars, it's okay. You can use zip ties on both the left and right side of your hinge. Now that the band and hinge are secure, go ahead and loosen up your carriage bolts. Now go ahead and loosen the egg core nuts on the left and right side of the hinge. Don't take them all the way off, just loosen them. Go ahead and remove the dome and place it on a piece of cardboard or carpet. Now remove the bands off the base. Remove your cooking grid and your convector. To begin, you may slightly moisten the old gasket material with acetone or isopropyl alcohol. Now with a flat edge scraper, go ahead and remove the entire old gasket off the base. Don't forget to clean the surface to complete the process. In this step, you're going to need some towels. You're going to put them on each side of the base. So when you flip the dome over and set it inside, it does not scrape the outer surface of the dome or damage the inside of the base. Once your dome is in place, again using your scraper, go ahead and remove the old gasket off the dome. If you find the old gasket is hard to remove, go ahead and use the acetone or isopropyl alcohol to help remove the gasket. Now that the old gasket is removed, go ahead and wipe down the surface and let sit for 15 minutes. To start, first cut the tip at an angle. Simply remove the backing from the gasket. Make sure not to touch the adhesive side. Now press firmly down onto the rim or base and curve your way around. Do not pull on the gasket, as there's enough material to go around the base and dome of your egg. Once you get to the end, with a pair of scissors, go ahead and cut the angle that matches the beginning. Push down in place. Go ahead and remove the dome and place back onto the cardboard or carpet. Now we'll add the new gasket to the base. Start out by using the same angle and work your way all the way around. Once you come to the end, cut the exact same angle and make sure the entire gasket is pushed down onto the base. It should look like this once the new gasket is in place. Let's replace the band and hinge assembly back onto the base, and don't forget to line up your handle with the draft door. Once that is complete, you can put your dome back in place. Don't forget to line up the holes in the front. Now that the band is on the base and your dome is in place, use your alignment spacers to line up the bands on the dome and base. Go ahead and hand tighten the carriage bolts. And if you don't have your spacers, that's okay. Just make sure the gaps look like this. You have a 1/4 inch at the top and bottom of the bands. Now that the band is in place, go ahead and tighten down your carriage bolts all the way. Don't forget, some bending of the bolts may occur. Now tighten the acorn nuts on the back of the hinge. Don't forget to add the handler bracket back in place. Do this for both left and right side of the hinge. Now you can go ahead and remove your retainer bar and cut the zip ties. Once that is complete, go ahead and add your daisy wheel and open up the dome and put back in your convector, your cooking grid. Don't forget to check the surface to make sure it's clean. Now go ahead and shut the dome and let your eggs sit for 24 hours. Once that is complete, you're ready to enjoy the ultimate cooking experience once again.